Hey kiddos, this activity is called Place It Right. We're going to work on a little bit with the kind of standard algorithm for addition, where we put our add-ins vertically and add them together and solve. So how this is going to work is on every question you're going to have this little cloud over here with some digits. And those digits are going to go in these empty squares, okay? And they're only going to go on the squares. You'll notice there's blanks here at the bottom as well. Those numbers can be different than what's in the cloud. The cloud numbers only go in these empty squares. Okay, so each of these numbers, you'll notice, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 empty squares, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 digits up here. So every one of these digits gets used once in these empty squares. And the way to figure out where they got to go is you're going to read these clues to try to help you figure it out. And then the question is just what is the sum? And remember, the sum is the answer to an addition problem. So we're really shooting for what is the answer going to be. So it says put one number in each square so that the sum is between 8,000 and 9,000. Well, if it's between 8,000 and 9,000, it's bigger than 8,000 and less than 9,000. That tells me, see, I'm going to fill this in as I go. That tells me that this has to be 8 in the thousands place. Because if it's bigger than 8,000 but less than 9,000, my only option in my sum has got to be 8. The next one, in the sum, the hundreds digit is the same as the thousands digit. Oh, well, that's good. I just figured out my thousands. So if my thousands is 8 and the hundreds digit is the same, that means my hundreds digit is also an 8. The last clue says in the sum, the hundreds digit is 6 more than the tens. So the hundreds digit, 8, that's 6 more than the tens digit. So what would be 6 less than 8? That means our tens digit has to be a 2. And that's it for clues. I don't even know what our ones digit is. So what I got to start to do is look up here at our cloud and figure out what digits need to go in here. Now, right away I see I've got a 0 here, and in my sum I've got a 2 in my tens place. So that really kind of narrows this down. The only digit that I can add to 0 to make 2 is 2, which is fortunate because I got a 2 sitting right over here. Now I've got 2 blanks in both my hundreds and thousands place, but both of them have to give me an 8 in each place. Looking over here, how could I make 8 by adding 2 of these digits together? And really, I need 2 ways, right? I need to make 8 this way and 8 this way. How could I do it 2 different ways? I see one way. I could do 5 and 3, right? So I could put a 5 here to give me 8, and I could put 3 here to give me 8. I'm sorry, 5 and 3 together would give me 8. So after that, now looking up here, one more way to make 8. What 2 numbers added together could give me 8? Well, that's probably as simple as 8 and 0. Now, this is where I would look and say, maybe I made a mistake. Why couldn't I put 8 here and 0 there? Well, I can't have a 0 in the thousands place. That would make this one worthless, right? So I wouldn't need a comma here. I wouldn't need the thousands place. So what I think I need to do is shift these 2 around, right? I need to put the 8 and the 0 over here. And I need to put the 5 and the 3 in my thousands place. That looks better. And that's it for those. So I've got 2 places in my add-ins left in my ones places, and I've got 2 digits left. So I got a 5 and a 1. Now remember, what I'm looking for is the sum. So it doesn't matter what order I'm putting these digits in my add-ins. I don't care if the 5 goes on top and the 1 goes on bottom, or reversed. If the 1 went here and the 5 went here, my sum is going to be the same. What's 5 plus 1? It's 6, right? Same thing over here. It doesn't matter if the 8 is on top or the 0 is on top. As long as I have an 8 and a 0 in these 2 places, it's going to be an 8. 3 or a 5, it doesn't matter. Because all I care about is the sum. This is going to be my answer. Now, if you want to rewrite it up here, you sure can. I don't really feel like it. my answer is right there. So my answer for number 1 would be 8,826. And that's it. So use the clues to help you figure these out. Each digit from the cloud will go into an empty box. Good luck.